Hello there and welcome to my video demo 2. In this demo I'm looking to show some of the progression that I've made from the last demo that I submitted back in December. As you can see, this homepage is very similar to what it was. A few changes was that I've changed all the images to PNGs to realistically move the white backgrounds and make it much more professional for the user. As time goes on I will update the style a wee bit. It's a bit plain, but it's the least of my worries at the minute. So as I said in the first demo, this page is to be plain and simple, and for each logo for each league, just to click on that, and as I said before, it would go to a league table with different hyperlinks for each team. But instead I came up with a different idea. I made it more visual for the user when they're in looking at the page. So each team, their logo appears on the screen, a decent size so that the user really understands what they're clicking on. So once we click on one of the teams, we should expect to see some data for each team. So as you can see, we have remaining fixtures for Everton and also results for the Premier League that they've played this season. As Everton play their matches, this will update, so the remaining fixtures will take one away and add one on to the results. And this is the same for each team. So we'll go to Newcastle, and there's Newcastle's fixtures and results. So this is what the platform of the whole idea was to have a platform where the user could see some basic data such as fixtures and results for each team. The whole reason behind this, I haven't made different pages for each. So say I click on Newcastle, I haven't made a different page for Newcastle or a different page for Man City. It's all in one page, so we'll have a wee look. So it's all done in this showteam.php. The whole idea is to pass a parameter, the parameter being the ID for each team, as you can see here. I put this array in just for show, to show the different ID numbers. So basically the parameter is passed to this here, to define matches by team, and this find matches by team is defined here, where this is a function that finds all of the matches for the particular team going by their team ID. And this is just feeding off the API. I came up with this function and it has worked a treat. So as we can see, it'll pass the API and it'll show 4 matches as match, and it'll give the home team, away team, and the score for both teams. So the score would be how many goals each team has scored. And then down, the same thing is happening. The team code's parameter is passed, and the results are coming up for each team. So it's quite a cool way to work with the API. So if we go on to one of the English League hub teams, when you click on this Bournemouth, for example, their team ID is 1044. So this works as a parameter. It'll go through the browser and it'll take 1044 into the show team and put it in here, which will display all the results and fixtures for Bournemouth. You're maybe wondering how I got all of the IDs. Well, I done a test with a bit of help from the API, I must add. This basically brings all the matches for match day 22. I could have changed this to anything. The whole idea was basically to get data up to see what the IDs was for each team. So I feel it looks more professional than it did last time. Obviously it needs a lot of work. Another feature is display league. This was done for the last demo, but it's just to show that it's still there. And this is the same for all leagues. So Bundesliga, we'll go on Borussia Dortmund. There's the remaining fixtures and results. So I feel that I'm nearly at the platform, nearly at the stage where the platform is nearly complete, just with a bit of tidy up and just basic tidying up. Remaining steps include obviously the prediction algorithm, which is the unique selling point. But now I'm at a point where the platform is made and I can build on this, and the predictions could possibly come beside these results. So in the next couple of weeks I'll be tidying up the style, but it's just to show the progression that I've made from the last one. Each league has all the different teams and they're all PNG images to make it very professional, and the league tables are as such. So in the next few weeks I will finish up the style, and I will then put my main focus on the prediction algorithm and finalising the project. Thanks very much for listening. Thank you.